Alright, welcome back everyone. So for round 5 we have the same matchup, but this time we have another teach. It's Cal.
Yeah, so should be exciting to see if he's able to have a different outcome than the previous teach.
Yeah.
Just for context, sorry for the delays. We had some technical difficulties, but we just missed the dice roll. The teach player winning the dice roll and choosing to go first. So we'll see the teach started off right now with one Dawn, and he has the full alert to start us off, getting
Yeah.
his engine going. He opts not to search this turn, maybe really liking what's in his hand.
Interesting.
That's very, very interesting.
So what will be the different approach this time from the teach?
I think the teacher needs to definitely try and take control over managing Buggy's board.
Yeah.
There's only so much they can do, though. You know, when 7 costs start dropping on the 5 Dawn turn, I think it really helps that he did win the dice roll. Let's see if he can sort of make a difference from there.
Oh, but interesting. If you see the teach hand, he have a tech that the previous teach didn't have. Is
What
the
is that?
laboon.
I'm missing it. Which tech is
The
that?
laboon.
Laboon. Very interesting.
This
as I know a
one
lot of teach.
can, yeah, you can deal with the 5 cost body easier with the.
Very easy, yeah. I've seen a lot of teach players remove that card.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see Kyle here opting to actually run it. So
Yeah, I saw some list that runs one. Maybe he running only one too.
and maybe with that Laboon in
And
hand,
he's
he might
also
take
running
that
the
Dock
Dock
Yeah,
Q,
there it is. And I've
yeah.
seen a lot of people actually remove Dock Q.
Interesting.
So
This might be the way to win this matchup.
he has his engine kind of running.
Yeah.
He's got his removal. There's that Dock Q removing that
Oh,
searcher.
but he's using the Dock Q right away.
I think it's good because you don't want the Buggy to get away with getting comfortable with bodies on his board.
Yeah.
It does remove his Dock Q, sure. He draws
Yeah.
that card. And Dawn looks like another searcher coming out. Yes, indeed.
Because I would have liked him to keep it so he can Laboon Dock Q next turn. But it also give him a +1 card.
Next turn, the Teach goes to 5 Dawn.
Yeah.
So he would only be able to play the Laboon, but not both.
Yeah.
For those of you wondering, where are all the Shanks this tournament? We've checked, and a lot of them were actually eliminated. There is one Shanks that is undefeated,
Yeah.
but there are only 3 undefeated players currently at the tournament. So this could potentially be the last round or the second last round, and the Shanks player is down paired, playing against Yellow Kid
Yeah.
on table number 2.
I believe this is round. Is it round 6?
This should be round 6. Yes, this should be, I think, round
Okay.
6.
Just gonna change this one.
Or no, is it round 5?
No, this was wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is round 6, and there's 3 undefeated. So we will have another round.
Should the down pair
Yeah, that's true.
win.
You have to win his match first.
Yeah. If Shanks ends up losing, so for all of the Shanks lovers on stream, hopefully he does win his down pair, and we do see either a Shanks versus Buggy or Shanks
That's
versus
true. We
Teach,
didn't see a Shanks yet on
which is
stream.
a very as a Shanks player, there's one I really want to see, and there's one I really don't want to see. So it'd be very interesting to see, depending on the outcome of this game over here.
Yeah. But I assure you guys, there were plenty of Shanks. Not just on stream, unfortunately.
They definitely did dodge us on stream, but we can guarantee you there are quite a few Shanks. All right. So let's see what's going on here. 2 Dawn playing another Dock Q and opting to again just clear that searcher. Doesn't want Buggy to have any sort of a board at all.
Yeah.
And the Buggy is just returning by swinging straight into the Dock Q, which is kind of good for the Teach. It stays healthy going into the late game. He does draw him cards, so he's
Yeah,
like kind of feeding his hand size.
and he's not pressuring his life.
This game might play out differently for the teach player. Let's see how this
But
plays out.
now it's when difficulty happens. It's when he drops two bodies. Then how you manage to deal with it.
Buggy thinking long and hard here. What does he want to do? I'm not sure if I think the Buggy does have on plays for now.
Yeah,
So maybe if they have the Croc, being able to split out two bodies
yeah,
could be the play here.
he have it.
So there's the five Dawns
Yeah,
trashing,
using leader body.
trashing a Daz Bones.
Is he
Oh,
trashing it?
rethinking about it. Yeah,
Yeah,
trashing the Daz Bones to play out
croc
We
into
do see the Croc
Das Bone.
into a Daz Bones with
The
the
draw
effect
two
of draw
trash
two
one.
trash one. Very strong play by Buggy.
Yeah,
Finally showing the teach, okay, here's my board. Are
Yeah.
you able to address this now?
now teach have to respond.
Despite seeing a lot of popular teach lists cutting out Doc U,
Yeah.
we can see how it does act as a pseudo blocker in a sense.
Yeah,
If we compare this to the last game, the teach was already maybe at like 3 life at this point.
yeah.
So it's very interesting to see that over here.
I think the Duck Q version deals better versus blue.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. All right, let's see how the teach decides to respond here. Going into, I believe it's 7 Dawn. What can they possibly do?
So he's trashing his Van Ogre.
Augur, yes.
Is he gonna grab a teach?
Teach really wondering if he wants the
Yeah.
counter or that 10 cost. Not really sure what they want to. Oh no, sorry, it's
Oh,
the
he's
teach.
looking at Lafitte.
The Lafitte, sorry. They do take the Lafitte.
Is he looking for something in particular?
All right, here's the 6K going into life.
Yeah,
I suspect the Buggy will counter this one, not to drop down to 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see the 2K come up from the Buggy.
yeah.
And
that
there's
would be
the
the
Lafitte coming down.
Lafitte.
Kyle really being a fan of
Probably-
having those pseudo blockers on
Yeah.
board, protecting his life.
That's pretty good.
It's very good. He's able to dig
What
into
he's
his deck for
looking
all the
for. He's
pieces he
looking at
needs. There
Burgess.
comes the Burgess. The question is, does the Buggy have that 7 cost Buggy?
It looks like not,
So maybe he can get away with some early aggression.
but I
playing
think he
early
wants
now.
to Shigun. This turn,
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like it. 5 to
he's gonna
Shigun.
Shigun the Dasbone.
Try and keep the board
Yeah.
at bay.
You need to delete a body per turn at least.
And I think you just pass here. You refuse to give them on plays.
Nah, you don't.
Again, you don't want them dropping that 12K body so early. You guarantee with the Lafitte being on board
Yeah.
that only one swing is being directed into your life. Feeling very comfortable in this
Yeah.
case, maybe. Still very healthy. Kaya, he's digging. He's digging for something.
Oh, he found it.
I assume he's looking for that Buggy promo, and indeed he does find it.
I think that's what he needed.
Yeah, knowing that the teach player showed that they found the Burgess,
Yeah,
I think it's the right move. Dig a little bit deeper, try and guarantee finding that card. And with it, you can even spam the board some more. So
Yeah.
very, very strong if he chooses to play that this turn.
so now he needs to trash
Switching.
2 cards. He
Peel off
trashed at
on the
Jozu and
Jozu.
Kaya.
Which I think is very fair. All right.
Oh, interesting.
The Jozu. Oh, pulling
He decided to
back
play the Jozu.
to confirm both swings go into life. and returning the 2K. Very good play by the Buggy player.
Interesting.
Countering, and this one probably taking. And we
I was
take
sure he was
control.
gonna play the buggy, but I don't know if he had a target to.
I mean, think of it from the Buggy's perspective. Yeah, he might not have had a target, and also the Burgess technically isn't on board yet.
Yeah,
By the time
true.
the
He
teach
just
player
play it
plays the
after,
Buggy,
yeah.
invested on to play it, then he can negate
Yeah.
the play. But preemptively playing it just allows the teacher not to play
Yeah.
that Burgess. And
But I think he also brings a body with a
it's true.
buggy.
It's true. Yeah, yeah. But maybe, like you said, he doesn't have that target.
Mm.
We can't see the Buggy's hand, so we're not entirely sure.
Yeah. Now for his board, he needs a reducer.
You know, we've talked a big game about that Laboon early on in this
Yeah.
game, but we haven't seen any action from it just yet. 5 to lead. Probably a counter coming out of
But
Buggy.
that's the thing when he used both dog Q. That's why you couldn't combo with the Laboon.
Yeah. There's Kuzan and Burgess coming down.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, Teach is not aware that Buggy has found the promo Buggy since he
True.
got it off of Kaya.
Yeah.
So this is the perfect opportunity for
Yeah.
now Buggy
play
to
it now, yeah.
play the 7 cost Buggy.
can
I'm not
see
sure
it.
if he still doesn't have a target. He might.
Looks like he does.
He might, okay.
Yeah.
And still allowing the on plays for Buggy. This turn may hurt a lot. Starting off 7K. No trigger.
Another
8. Ooh, it's
7K.
starting to hurt. Okay.
He's a Shanks, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we just got confirmation that there will be another round. Actually, the Shanks did end up winning
Yeah.
the game against Yellow Kid. So for all the Shanks lovers in chat, we will be seeing Shanks play against either Buggy or Teach.
Yeah.
Should be very exciting.
It will be a battle of the emperors.
Yes, yes, indeed. All right, so what did I miss here? So it looks like, oh wow, the Buggy played not only the 10 cost Buggy, but also the promo Buggy.
Yeah.
Very powerful turn.
Oh,
Peel
and
off
it trigger
trigger.
a Pilaf. Just two.
Yeah, Buggy is indeed XO. Teach is also XO. And the winner of this round will go into the finals against Shanks, who will also be XO for the final
Yeah.
round. All right, popping the Kuzan, playing out the Burgess. Both Burgess not being able to swing, though, kind of hurts a lot. The real question is, does Teach have an answer to that promo Buggy? If he can remove it off the board, it will help him a lot. We do know he has the Laboon, but does he have a way to remove it after that?
Yeah.
Another Burgess, ramping up for the army of Burgess coming down, leading me to believe he may have an answer for the promo
He
Buggy.
just trashed a Shigon though. Oh, he's a 10
Plays
down.
and he freezes the promo Buggy.
Yeah. So he wants to swing with his
Trying to aggress the game,
Burgess.
understanding that he's on a timer and he needs to finish this game ASAP.
Yeah,
He swings with the Burgess at lead.
his Burgess should
Buggy
be
taking. Is there a trigger? No trigger.
this should be a 9.
Pitching for on play. All right, pitching for on play and now
Okay, yeah.
passing. The question is, can the Teach survive another turn? 2 life, facing down
2 life, a
4
blocker.
swings here with 1 blocker.
Yeah.
And the real question becomes, should the Teach be able to survive here? If he plays another 10 Teach on the promo Buggy, can he go for game?
Yeah. Well, we saw in the previous match the approach Andrea took. It was more of a. He was more playing for the long game.
Right, yeah. I think, yeah, Teach really needs to understand that they are on a timer here.
Yeah.
And they need to push where possible. All right, 5K countered out with Auger. 7K coming down. Oh, no, rethinking it.
Yeah, so it looks like he's going to do probably the same play as he did last game. He's going to swing with his character and maybe drop another big bomb.
Yeah. All right, yes, the 7K going at lead.
Yeah, the thing is that Teach need to use resources to be able to swing with Burgess.
Yeah.
Because he needs to negate the Buggy 7 cost effect, which is pretty annoying.
He takes the life, no trigger. I forgot the stat line of Croc. I think it's 8.
I think it's 7.
7, okay. He blocks with Teach. Now the question is, does he chase the body here? Looks like he's attaching gun. He might actually chase after a body here.
Yeah,
Guaranteeing
that should be the play.
Yeah, guaranteeing that Teach cannot go for game next turn. I think it is the play.
Yeah.
You need to really be worried. I'm not sure of how much counter Buggy has in hand.
So the Teach have 4, 5, 6 cards. And the Buggy have 7 cards. Thanks to that Pilaf trigger.
Into Burgess.
So
Really
it looks
fearing that
like
10 cost or black hole coming down next turn. He needs to ease the aggression. We can see that
13 on
the
10,
Buggy
right?
played this a bit differently than last time.
Yeah.
Whereas maybe he had the counter last game.
Yeah.
And this game maybe a tell that he doesn't have it. Oh,
Oh.
wow. Bottom decking
And he
the
bottom
other.
decks the other one. That's a card that we didn't see last game.
But the question is, can he survive next turn?
So you have 5 down
He
left.
needs to be able to black hole.
Does he have a blocker in hand? Yeah, he does.
Ooh,
He plays the Mihawk.
playing the Mihawk. I think that might be the nail in the coffin there. I'm not sure if Teach is able to, 1, black hole the Buggy promo, 2, black hole or get rid of a blocker in some way, and 3, take out 2
Yeah.
life. Start with full of lead, see what options we have. Ooh, he does see a 6-cost lib, but I don't think it does anything here. Buggy's body's being just out of range of that 6-cost threshold. 4 Dawn. There's the black hole. Black hole
the
on the
Buggy,
promo
yeah.
Buggy, allowing his Burgess now to swing. So he has 3 swings. 2 need to connect with a blocker on field for Buggy.
Yeah.
This is very tight. How many hands and
So
how many in hand for Buggy?
that's
4, it looks like.
11. Yeah. You have 4 in hand.
He takes.
Yeah, he's baiting again.
He takes.
Ah,
Peel off. Wow.
Another pilaf.
A peel off
That's
trigger.
insane.
Burgess swinging. There's the block and Teach. Does he have it?
Yeah, he does.
He has it.
That's
wow,
for
Buggy.
2K.
That was a very close game.
But he already had it, I think.
Yeah, that peel off, but he already had the counter.
So Buggy can
Buggy
win.
took it. Yeah. That counter power for Buggy. Wow, being able to really hold off those attacks, quite crazy.
Yeah. That was very well played.
Yeah, the Buggy, the Teach Destroyer.
So we're gonna
So
see a Buggy versus Shanks
Shanks final.
final. Blue versus red.
And honestly, I don't think Buggy wanted that. 'Cause,
Yeah.
it
But
really depends on the
still.
variant of Shanks. I don't know which variant of Shanks it is that's being run on the other side, but we'll be able to see that soon.
But he still
and it should
got
be
like
very
2
exciting.
teach in a row, so you cannot complain about your match.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. There's nothing to complain about there. You're in the finals.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Alright.
we'll get that matchup ready,
We'll
and
see
we'll be
you
seeing
for
you
the
folks
finals.
soon.